You doing this, Empress Shay Shay? I guess Puppy is Aquarius because he's been an asshole today. He does not want to move, so we're not gonna make him move. I have Izzy in the other room. Okay, guys. Hey, how you doing? I made a promise and I'm sticking to it. How about that? I'm coming on with Aquarius. We're gonna start with Aquarius reading. Okay. I have a special message for Aquarius. I really do. I came home from work and I was like, man, before I even took a bath, I'm like, Spirit was like, Shay Shay, you have to get this message out. Okay, I have a very special message for you guys. Okay, give me 1 minute. Okay, I had planned on coming on and hold up. Trying to light my sage because this reading is kind of different. This reading is kind of heavy, guys. Okay, okay, guys, let me go ahead. This reading, I'm going to warn you now. I'm not going to filter. I'm going to tell you how it is and what the Holy Spirit want me to show you, okay? Want me to tell you. I hope you guys had a wonderful work day. And if you would like a reading, you can call me at 361-766-0228. Or you can, my Gmail is full, so don't even try it. You're going to have to just text me and I will book a reading with you. And my cash app is $Empress Shay Shay. And that's if you want a reading or donations. But what I'm going to do, oops, guys, I'm sorry, I have to charge my phone. But what I'm going to do, probably a $20 15-minute question or something tonight. But anywho, let's get into the reading, okay? Okay, the first card out is Tarot Reader. This was on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to take what's on the bottom of the deck. Okay? Someone is dealing with a tarot reader. Intuitively, I got they dealing with a tarot reader. They went to their friends to get advice about the tarot reader that they're dealing with. And they got some fucked up advice. Okay? What else, Spirit? Oops. I can't make this shit up. This is a masculine that went to a tarot reader. It's a masculine energy that went to a tarot reader. And look at this. Balance in reverse. Whoever they went to was not balanced, was not real, was not a real tarot reader, was not, I'm going to say this. They were, I don't like to pass judgment on others, but they wasn't who they say they was. Okay? This is also in reverse. This person they went to have not had a rebirth. It's not a real chosen one. It's not a real earth angel. Okay. Clearance is even in reverse. They're not even accepted by the universe. Look at this stability. This person's very unstable, whoever they went to. They were basically a liar. Okay? And this person went to this person, I guess, to find out whoever they was dealing with. They wanted the truth on this person because what I hear intuitively, I hear this is too good to be true. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. You're always trying to investigate things. You're always trying to play detective and get to the bottom of things. From what I understand, it is what it is. And the universe put you together with someone, but you didn't want to believe it for yourself. Okay? You didn't want to believe it. You couldn't believe it. On the bottom of the deck is Empress. You were dealing with a real, live earth angel. You were dealing with an Empress. But you didn't want to believe you were dealing with an Empress. You didn't want to believe anything that this Empress was telling you. And I feel the energy of this Empress being very humble, very lighthearted, very kind-hearted, very soft-hearted. Remind me of myself. This reading is almost personal, and I'm going to put that in my title in a minute. Okay? When you're dealing with an earth angel or Empress that's really a chosen one, you won't have to ask anyone about if this person is real, because you're going to see this person's light. And my deal is that when you meet someone and their light shines so bright, if you're not healed enough, you're going to think negative. Like, why is this person so nice? Does this person want something from me? You know how I know that? Because I used to think like that. But that's negative thinking. And it's negativity because guess what? You're not all the way where you need to be in your spirituality. Because if not, you wouldn't question what's coming to you that's good. You would know that the Holy Spirit is sending something to you good. Now, you done lost this energy for being stupid. Because this person has protection from her angels, her ancestors. And if you was even blessed or lucky enough to meet an earth angel or Empress, that is truly a blessing. This is what I hear. But you wanted to question what God has sent to you. And this is the truth. Ace of Swords. But Seven of Cups, you thought this person was lying. You was in two minds about the happiness that this person was bringing to you. It stressed you out because this person was so fucking happy. How does it stress you out because this person was so happy? This person didn't even bring you drama. This person brought you solitude. And you still question it, Aquarius. Five of Pentacles. You left this person out in the cold. You walked away from your blessing. Eight of Cups. I'm getting Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel that you're emotional because there's a lot of cups here. Maybe you're drinking. This person was very stable. This person held you near and to their heart. This person gave you their cup. Now you don't want to communicate with this person. You wanted to fight with this person. This person wanted you to give them love. They wanted you to take a leap of faith with them. But you denied it. I get the energy of, this is the High Priestess. I get the energy of you a High Priestess. That you're a spiritual leader or teacher somewhere. That's why this card came out. Cards don't lie. Aquarius, you could be dealing with Aquarius. I have a lot of swords on here. You're going to regret whatever you did. You made your own tower because you was listening to other people. I never thought an air sign was weak-minded. But I'm getting a very weak-minded energy from this reading. Six of Wands come up in reverse. You're not going to have no success with anyone because you walked away from this Empress. You're going to reap your karma. And your karma will be that you're going to always be in your head as to why you lost this person. You're going to always be in your head because you know in yourself this person never done anything to you. I have the cards is right here. You picked a fight with this person, Five of Swords, so that you can walk away for no reason and leave this person hanging. Why would you do that? You were already moving slow. You see that this person was very strong mentally and physically. Leo energy. But you moved away from this person. I'm going to tell you something, Aquarius. I'm gonna share. I always share things with you guys because that's what my spirit tells me to do. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to tell you something. I used to have it bad, Aquarius, for asking people what I needed to do in my life. And that made me look like the weakest bitch ever. But at the time, I didn't know that that made me look weak. I thought, oh, let me ask you something about somebody. Let me tell you about somebody I met. I used to do shit like that. And this is the energy that I'm picking up on. Let me tell you something. Nobody's your friend. I had to learn that. I was a military person. I was a military wife for 22 years. And I done seen so much jealous shit you could even imagine. You can't go asking someone about something that's for you. And Lord knows if you show them what the person looked like and they look better than what they have, they're going to fuck you out of whatever you have for yourself. So this was a dumb ass decision, whoever did this. I'm going to tell you something else. When I was in a marriage with my husband, with my ex-husband, he always wanted to fuck around with me, right? So he would have these parties. He always was so sociable and he wanted to have all these parties in the home. And I never was, I guess it would be an extroverted. I'm more of an introvert. And I used to wonder, why the hell do you want to have all these parties, all these gatherings? These people are evil. I've always known. I always can tell. I always have my intuition where I could tell what people was about. And as soon as he would turn his head, he would talk. I used to hear him talk bad. And these guys used to try to convince him to go fuck around. And he was a dumbass too. He was an Aries. He was a dumbass. They used to be telling him, oh yeah, man, I would come out. She want to tie you down. And you know what? When he would turn his fucking back, I swear to God, he would go to the restroom or something, and it would be one guy, one out the bunch, would always come to me and try to come on to me. I remember this guy, he looked like a fucking midget, and he was by my laundry area when I lived in Puerto Rico, at Roosevelt Rose, I'll never forget it. And he took off his shirt, and it was so disgusting, and he was trying to come on to me. He was married. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I've always never had a problem with getting any man I wanted. Never. Never, ever, ever. And I used to look at my husband with disgust because I was like, you talking about me behind my back with these dudes. And that's the same very dudes that want to fuck me. You're fucking stupid. And this is the energy that I get. You telling somebody, some masculine energy is telling their friends about they met someone that's a tarot reader, or and that this person say this and say this and say that, and you don't want to believe that this is true, because you don't believe that you're fucking worthy of somebody good in your life. That's negative thinking. So what you do is go ask somebody else, and I guarantee you, show them the picture and give them the phone number. They're gonna fucking call the Empress. But they're going to tell you, man, leave that bitch. Man, that bitch is a witch. That bitch is this, that bitch is that. And you listen to that shit. This is the energy that I'm picking up on. Somebody actually bought the shit that somebody was selling. I've learned, man, I don't ask nobody. I don't even tell anybody. If I met someone, I don't tell nobody shit. Not my sisters, not no one. Because people will try and destroy it. People do spells behind your back. A lot of people don't want good for you because they don't have good in their life. And half the people you deal with are not fucking healed. Wouldn't know what healed is if it slapped them in the fucking face. Excuse me for the profanity, but I have to say it how I get it. When something really amazing and good come to you, yeah, our human side is going to be like, man, is this real? But all you have to do is get on your knees and pray and ask the Holy Spirit, is this person real? Because see, that's what Shay Shay do. I ask God, God, if this person is not for me, show it to me. You really hurt someone deeply. You cut someone deeply. You left someone hanging, Aquarius. That was really a chosen one, a gift from God. And you let this gift go. From listening to other people. I think this sounds so familiar. I feel the energy of, I spoke on this a while ago, maybe a year ago. No one knows what's good for you but you. And I've learned to get on my two knees and ask the Holy Spirit, show me, God. Show me if it's for me. I used to self-sabotage a lot of shit in my life. I'm not perfect now, but I feel this is something someone out there needs to know and need to hear. And a lot of Aquariuses are well known for ghosting people for no reason, leaving people hanging. They always trying to look for perfection. It's no fucking such thing as perfection. We all have a flaw. We have to work on ourselves daily, Aquarius. And even though I'm an earth angel, I still have to work on myself daily. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have to work on myself daily. Nobody is totally fucking healed. We make mistakes. It's a difference in between making mistakes and repeatedly making the same mistake. And then you have to look at it. Whatever mistake you made, by definition, if someone say you made a mistake, that just could be their opinion. Because they may have a different outlook than what you have. But you just can't cancel people because they made one mistake or they have a few flaws. Because you're not perfect either, Aquarius. If we was perfect, our name would be God. God is the only one that's perfect in my eyes. And as long as we live, we're going to make mistakes. That we're going to either have to apologize or rectify. Now, don't get me wrong. If someone repeatedly making the same mistake, that's one thing. But to conjure up false truths on a person just because you heard something from someone else, that's not right or that's not fair. And that make me think that you're a weak-minded person. Because no one person can tell me anything bad about a person. My mother used to always tell me things about my husband. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to listen to anyone. I was a young girl. And I said, you know, I'm not going to listen to anyone. What I'm going to do, Shay Shay, when he showed me different is when I'm going to change the way I feel and treat that person. And then at that point, I'm going to be fucking gone. Like, people think that I'm weak because I am very spiritual and I am very nice. I'm very loving. Some people say I'm overly loving. How can you be overly loving? Because when I had my awakening, God changed my heart. God touched my life. People used to say I was an asshole. I didn't listen, even my kids. And I don't mind being held accountable for my wrongs. I really don't. And if you feel I wrong you, I don't mind apologizing. Even though I may not agree with it, I'll apologize. If I wrong you, I'll apologize. I didn't used to be that way. The person I am today, if any one person would come in my life in a relationship, they would have a beautiful life. Because I don't think negative. I believe in giving a person my all if I truly love and care for you. But nowadays, that's not what people want. They want the falseness. Because true love is so hard to find. So when you find it, you question it. But when you're dealing with a real child of God, you're going to know. Because it's going to seem so fairy tale-ish. It's going to seem so different. Just like with me. God wouldn't pair me up with someone that is just like me. God is always, I'm going to tell you, God is going to prepare me up with someone that probably need healing. That probably need to come more into the light. They know better, but it's time for them to walk to the light. And Aquarius, I feel like that's what you're going through. That's why I say this reading is almost personal. And it's scary to walk to the light because you feel like you have to live a perfect life. But it's not really scary because it's not that you're living a perfect life. Because as long as you're in the human body, you're going to make mistakes. But it's the fact that you are going to walk differently. But it's going to be easy. It's going to come easy. As long as you have the Holy Spirit that dwells within you. People can think they're using me. They can think I'm a dodo bird. I'm weak. I don't care what people think anymore. Because I live and breathe for the Holy Spirit. This message is powerful and it's for somebody to hear. If you don't stop the bullshit that you're doing, Aquarius, whoever I'm speaking to, you're going to be a lonely person. You're going to die alone and be by yourself. The Holy Spirit has brought someone to you that you are denying, questioning, and you're questioning God. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I really love you guys. But this reading was to help someone out there. Aquarius, Shay love you guys. You know, sometimes I'll go out and I'll listen to different readers. And every time I listen to different readers, I find that they always saying negative things about Aquarius people. Like we ghost people for no reason, and we're very distant, and we're not so lovable. But that's not true. That is not true. I'm a very loving, caring person. Like with me personally, I'm very loving and caring. Always was, even though before my awakening. But I got messed up and trapped in a toxic relationship, as though we all do, because that's our lesson. And I had became toxic with that person until I learned better. And that was my situation. But even though I come from that, sometimes I say if I get with a new person, I don't want to tell them about my past, because they always say, when you tell a person about your past, they always look for you to still be that way. And that's not true. Everybody does not stay stuck in that same energy. And if you think that people can't grow, heal, and evolve. I actually grew, healed, and evolved. I was blessed. And I was blessed not to carry that into my next relationships. But for some reason, I'm not even going to mention it, but people are entitled to their own opinions. Okay? But I know that I'm healed. I still have to work on a lot of things in my life, but I know that I'm healed. But my fault in my life now, when I think that a person is my friend, I be like, oh, they're my friend. And then it turns out to be something else. Gotcha, bitch. That's my problem. Because now my intuition tells me things, and I be like, okay, spirit. Shay, you have to move different now. Yeah. And I said it in my last video, so Aquarius, I'm going to say it in this video, and I hope you guys are listening. I have never had a man in my life that was faithful to me. Never. They always wanted somebody else. But I have a lot of people that are always trying to get with me, and I deny them. I turn them down. And I turn a lot of people down because I'm like, I don't have the time to waste. I don't. But then when you give that one person a chance and they let you down and you're like, damn, really? It's not funny. But we live and we learn. But this was your message, Aquarius. I'm going to come on with other signs. I'll probably do 2 signs a night all week long to make it easier on myself. But I love you guys. I really do. But I hope you take heed to this message, Aquarius. Please take heed to this message. Because everybody is not bad. And you can't live in your lower vibration. You have to stay on a positive mindset and know that people can grow, heal, and evolve. And just because you see that a person may make one mistake, you can't just cancel them out. You know, or I'm just going to cancel you out and ghost you and leave you alone because you made a mistake. You make mistakes also. We all make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. What if somebody canceled you out because you made one mistake, or you may have said one thing that wasn't something you liked? But everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But I'll see you in the next video. Love you, Aquarius.